Hey guys, this is Scale Cave Reptiles. This is our revealed chameleon video. Hope you enjoy. Well, this is it. First we'll start with tank. Scoot back, Preston, so you can see the whole tank. This is an Exoterra small, 18 by 18 by 24. It's got the double doors, as you see here. And Preston has one of these for his bearded dragon. Not his bearded dragon, his chameleon, never mind. And mine just doesn't have a 3D background, as you can see. Yeah, you need one of these minimum for a baby. The adults need a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot custom tank. I mean, you can make it custom, or you could get, I don't know, some other size tank and set it up right or something, I don't know. But yeah, they need a pretty large tank for an adult because they get up to 16 inches. Mine are just juveniles, maybe, a little bit smaller than juveniles. These guys will start with humidity and temperatures. With humidity, you need it 60 to 80 at pretty much all times. These guys do not drink from just water sitting there. They like water on the leaves and on the walls and all that stuff. So that's why I got this baby right here. My Monsoon RS400 Exoterra misting system. This thing's over $100. So if you're
unless you find it on Craigslist.
Yeah. I mean, I know a guy has this for $60 right now, so go get that. But, yeah, you can have one of these. You can have a Habimister, which is like $80, or you can have a Reptifogger.
Which is what I have.
Preferably, I prefer the Monsoons because they're a lot nicer, hold a lot more water, and can have up to 6 nozzles to one tank. Has on, which is just a constant spray, off, which just turns it off, period, and cycle, which cycle means how often, which I have set every 2 hours for 8 seconds. Yeah, and that's what it looks like. It just mists. And every time you move it or modify it, it goes on. And right here is a little holster. It's kind of dusty because my room gets real dusty real fast. Like, I just wiped that off yesterday, and it came back because of all my bulbs and everything. It locks into place, has this little tube that converts to 2 tubes on this little converter. And this thing is awesome because it just plugs into the wall.
I see the converter again.
Converter.
There we go.
Plugs into the wall and comes with extra nozzles, just in case. Comes with this little suction cup to hold the cord. This suction cup to hold the nozzle itself. Comes with 2 that are adjustable in both ways. Real nice. I love these things. They're real good quality. And their basking should no higher. It should be 85 to 90. 90 is max. Do not go higher than 90. Because that will hurt the guys. I mean, I have multiple places for them to bask. Just depends. With the lighting, you need a UVB bulb. 5.0 works fine. Coil bulbs work. But, I mean, don't make sure there's not a bunch of foliage right up here. Because they will grab the screen and burn their fingers. Make sure everything is nice and secure because you don't want them falling because they're really sensitive. Next we'll go to substrate. Substrate, you can use Eco Earth, reptile carpet. No, not reptile carpet. No. Eco Earth, cypress mulch, any of that holds humidity really well. Some people even use paper towels. Eco Earth is not good if you're just going to drop the crickets in and the mealworms and let them eat because they will get dirt in their mouth. What I do, so I get this little container, and the Monsoon went off after I fed them, so it's like water. I just took this out a little bit ago.
And a dead superworm.
Yeah, they didn't want that. I put superworms in here and set this little container right here, and they will climb on the edge and eat the superworms. Yeah, but don't leave that in there too often because it'll fill up to the brim, and you don't want that. Do not get them a waterfall because the waterfalls can get bacteria. They do not like the color red, usually. This, like, tangerine maroon type colored leaves I got through here, they don't mind. They seem fine with it. If you're going to get a glass terrarium, you need a lot of stuff for them to climb on, like these hammocks and ladders and stuff, because they do like to climb on the sides, but they can't because it's glass. That's why screen tanks are usually preferred. You need lots of branches for them to climb on. What you usually do is put the branches in and wrap the foliage around the branches. I got this little reptile hammock back here, It's falling down, but it's for them to climb on. Yeah, I got one down here. It's a small, a large, and a lizard batter, all for them to climb on. Branches everywhere, little foliage everywhere. Next is diet. Diet, you need superworms, mealworms, crickets.
Mealworm. Wait, did you already say mealworms?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've even heard dubia roaches. You don't want any mice or goldfish or anything like that. It's not healthy for them. I just put calcium in with the superworms, and the superworms eat it, and it gives them calcium. But some people say to put calcium on them and give them multivitamins. But I haven't given mine multivitamins, and they shed fine, and they seem fine. With their cage, you need a lot of foliage, lots of leaves and everything. What else? With their caging.
I think that's it.
You don't want a lot of, like, if you have the hammocks.
You want a tall terrarium.
Yeah, you want a tall terrarium.
You don't want a long one.
You do not want a long one. I mean, this right here is a 29 gallon, which would actually work for them because it's taller than it is long. Well, no, it's not, but it's pretty tall. So, I mean, this would work for now, but these guys work the best right here.
You want a Exoterra.
Yeah, the Exoterra.
And you need a lot of ventilation because to keep the humidity better, and you don't want, like, it all, like, muggy in there, and, you know.
I mean, it's not, it's
like,
pretty human.
Yeah. It's humid, but it's not, like, muggy.
Yeah.
And,
oh,
yeah.
Jeez.
One of the leopard geckos fell.
Yeah, they are pretty... Leopard geckos are the best. Next, we'll move to handling. These guys are really sensitive, do not like being handled very often.
Sushi's back there.
I'm going to get them out for you to show you how to handle them.
His are really skittish. Most of the time, they're really skittish, but,
if you're lucky, you can get one like his. It's pretty tame.
Yeah.
I mean, when you grab them, you kind of sit them on their branch, like, let's say he's sitting on the branch like this. You go up and you grab it like this.
You grab around. You do not want to grab their back at all.
You never pet their spine. You always pet their side. And this is what they look like when they get angry. I mean, if I probably just sat like this for a while and didn't move, then they'd probably calm down. But this right here is Sushi. This is my female veiled. I'm going to try and breed these in the future. My male veiled is in the back of the terrarium. Let's see if I can get a good view on him. See him back right there. He's super cool. Definitely do not recommend veiled chameleons for beginners. They're really complicated care. But once you get them, they're pretty cool.
I would say they're intermediate because they aren't really hard to care for. It's just the money for the setup that's the big thing.
Yeah, that's why they call advanced. But never... I personally recommend ordering them off the internet. But some people personally recommend getting them from the pet stores. I ordered mine off the internet because if they're dead, you can just get new ones. You can order the size you want. You can tell them what gender you want. At the pet stores, they could have all these diseases online.
Which they could have online.
They could have online too, but I mean, if they don't give you your money back or a new thing, you can sue them.
Yeah.
Pet store, they have a warranty a week or so or whatever. I mean... And the pet store, you never know where it came from. You know that these ones are captive bred at the place, and you can talk on the phone to them about everything. Just whatever you want. I mean, I ordered mine on ReptileCity.com. They were on sale for $50, and I bought 2 of them for $100 and got free shipping. They're probably one of my favorite pets. I love them to death. He got his at PetSmart, and PetSmart, personally, I hate, but it's just me.
Yeah, PetSmart's, in my opinion, I mean, other people have their opinions, but in my opinion, PetSmart has no advanced care at all. They really are sucky at keeping them alive, because one time I saw a yellow Nigerian Neuromastics, and it was so uncared for that it was black and skinny as, like, I don't know.
And it probably had a... tail rot because after like a week it was gone and they were charging way too much money for it. It had a big water dish in its tank. It wasn't warm enough, not high enough UVB. It had 2.0 on it and it needs a 10.0. But yeah, don't buy from PetSmart. Pet Warehouse is good. Just personally, I would say order off the internet.
Oh yeah, and if you ever choose to buy from PetSmart, buy Beardy, because that is the only thing that they take care of, really.
Okay.
Except they have like 7 in one tiny tank, but
Rate, comment, subscribe.